Sergey Kovalev is an undefeated Russian professional boxer from Chelyabinsk, Russia but based in Florida. He is the reigning unifed WBO, WBA, and IBF light heavyweight champion and known for his devastating punching power. His promotional agency is Main Events and his trainer is John David Jackson. Kovalev holds notable victories over former light heavyweight world champions Gabriel Campillo, Nathan Cleverly, and Bernard Hopkins. Amateur career: Sergey started boxing in 1994 at age 11, and made his amateur debut in 1997 in the Russian Boxing Junior Championship, where he won the gold medal in the middleweight juniors division. 1 year later he competed with the seniors and reached a final, and a year after that, he won the final fight. For Team Russia, he competed in the European Championships. In 2004, Kovalev for the first time took part in the Russian Senior Championship, and in his first season, he reached the final and also won the golden medal in the team event. The next year was the most successful in his career as an amateur in winning 2 titles, the first as champion of Russia and the second as champion among servicemen. In the 2006 championship for servicemen, he won the silver, and a year later, he took bronze in the Russian Championship and gold in the World Military Games in India. In 2008, Kovalev took part in his final national competition and again made the final. After that, he decided to turn pro. As he once admitted, he had to leave the national team because of the extremely tense competition between him and more successful boxers Matvey Kiribov and Artur Beterbiev. He finished his amateur career with a record of 195-18. Amateur highlights: 2000 Russian Junior Championships silver medalist at light welterweight, 2001 Russian Junior Championships silver medalist at middleweight, 2004 Russian Championship silver medalist at middleweight, losing to Matvey Kiribov, 2005 Russian Championships gold medalist at middleweight, 2005 World Military Championships gold medalist at light heavyweight, in Pretoria, South Africa, 2006 World Military Championships silver medalist at light heavyweight, in Warendorf, Germany, 2007 World Military Championships gold medalist at light heavyweight, in Hyderabad, India, 2007 Russian Championships bronze medalist at light heavyweight, losing to Artur Beterbiev, 2008 Russian Championship silver medalist at light heavyweight. Professional career: Kovalev started his career with a first-round TKO of Daniel Chavez at Greenboro Coliseum in Greensboro, North Carolina. He won his first 9 fights with first or second-round knockout. He faced more serious competition against Darnell Boone in October 2010, when he had to fight all 8 rounds, but won a tough fight. In July 2011, Kovalev won his first NABA belt in a 10-round fight with Douglas Otieno from Kenya. The Russian's next bout against Grover Young was controversial, however, as in the second round, Kovalev threw a left hook to the head, but the judges suggested that it was a blow to the back of the head, an unintentional infringement. And as the American could not continue, the fight was declared a technical draw. Death of Roman Simikov: in his 2011 fight against Roman Simikov, Kovalev knocked down his opponent in the 6th round and the fight was stopped 1 round later and Kovalev was awarded a TKO victory. Tragically, Simikov was taken to the hospital, where he lapsed into a coma and died 3 days later. Kovalev went to church with his wife Natalia to pray for Simikov while he was in a coma. He bought airline tickets for Simikov's parents to get from Kemerovo to Ekaterinburg where the fight was held. After Simikov died, Kovalev apologized to Simikov's parents and promised them the prize money from his next fight. Rise up the ranks: in 2012, Kovalev knocked out Darnell Boone in 2 rounds, demonstrating his improvement as a fighter and leading him to be signed to Main Events Boxing. On January 19, 2013, Kovalev faced the former WBA light heavyweight champion Gabriel Campillo. Kovalev was able to get to the usually elusive Campillo early and often, continually backing him up in the opening round with furious combinations. Campillo, known as a slow starter who looked sluggish throughout the fight, was hurt early in the 3rd round and staggered into the corner. The native of Spain covered up before being dropped with a left hook from Kovalev, one of 3 knockdowns in the round. Light heavyweight champion: On August 17, 2013, Kovalev fought Nathan Cleverly for the WBO light heavyweight title. Kovalev, who knocked out most of his opponents within 3 rounds, came out throwing heavy shots in the first round, hurt Cleverly badly in the third round, dropping him twice and nearly finishing him off. Kovalev picked things right back up in the fourth, throwing bombs to send Cleverly down for a third time when the referee waved things off. On November 30, 2013, Kovalev had his first defense of the WBO light heavyweight title against Ismail Silak. He found the timing early in round 2 and in the same round finished Silak with a huge left. On March 29, 2014, Kovalev would face off against undefeated contender Cedric Agnew. Agnew's movement managed to give Kovalev difficulty at times, as he found himself unable to land the concussive shots that he was most known for. Agnew, however, simply fought to survive and committed very little to his own offense. Ultimately, in the 7th round, Kovalev landed a vicious jab to Agnew's liver that put him down for the count. Later that year, Kovalev would face undefeated Australian contender Blake Capello. Capello started well, scoring a flash knockdown after catching Kovalev with a solid shot while Kovalev was off balance. Kovalev, however, was unhurt and even appeared enraged, thoroughly dominating his foe en route to a second-round technical knockout. Kovalev vs. Hopkins. Kovalev defeated Bernard Hopkins by unanimous decision on November 8, 2014 in a unification bout in Atlantic City to retain the WBO light heavyweight title and win the IBF and WBA light heavyweight titles. In a one-sided fight, Kovalev knocked Bernard Hopkins down in the first round. Kovalev won every single round on all of the 3 judges' scorecards. The score totals of the fight were 120-107, 120-107, and 120-106. Professional boxing record, references. External links, home page, professional boxing record for Sergey Kovalev from BoxRec.